Have you ever wondered, am I male? Am I female? Am I both? Or am I neither? Well, this is Alex, and Alex is non-binary. You may be sitting there wondering, what does it even mean to be non-binary? Well, someone who is non-binary refers to any gender that is not exclusively male or female. A similar term for this is genderqueer. It's usually considered to be under the transgender umbrella, and some non-binary people will also identify as trans.
Well, my name is Alex. I'm non-binary. I'm 18. I like theatre. I do a Bachelor of Arts, Master of Teaching at Deakin. That's pretty much all you need to know about me. Non-binary is being not the binary genders of female or male, but somewhere either in between or completely off that spectrum. So I am, depending on the day, I can be feeling more masculine or more feminine or just completely not either of them. I've kind of known for ages, like since I was little, but when I first kind of realised the label, I was year 10, starting out new school, figuring out who I was. Yeah, I found out the label non-binary while I was like searching the internet one night. I felt like it was something that I could actually relate to for once in my life. So it wasn't something that got put on me from childhood, but it was more something that I found myself that I really related to. Yeah, it was really empowering to know that I wasn't weird. Well, more weird than I already am, but it wasn't like something odd about me that was different from everyone else. I decided that I wanted to tell my mum and my dad first before anyone else. So I told my dad first, and I sat him down on the couch and I was like, Dad, this is who I am. That went 50-50, and then I got the courage to talk to my mum because I thought that my mum would be a lot harder to reach than my dad. So I sat her down at the dining room table and I was like, hey mum, this is who I am. And she was 50-50 about it, but it was her actually recognising that I was who I was, which was good. So right after that I was like, okay, I've got the main two out of the way. Let's just make sure everyone knows. So on Facebook I posted this really long and pretty pretentious post about who I was. Pretty sure the first line was like, so I have news. So, so I posted that and everyone that was in my life saw, and now everyone that comes into my life stalks me on Facebook and sees it eventually.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I identify as a female who is straight. So Alex and I met on I think it was the first day of year 10, and we were in like the general eating area. Yeah, I noticed that she was someone who was new. I was like, okay, I'll just go over and talk to her, and yeah, became friends. So I only thought there was like the general terms that everyone knows about, like gay, straight, bi, but no, I didn't know what non-binary was.
What are your views on the whole public toilet situation?
Well, from the perspective of someone who is trans, it's a very fine line between being completely yourself and going to the bathroom that you feel is more comfortable, between like having to deal with other people around you and knowing that they're probably going to realise something's different about you. Personally, I just avoid the whole situation and I go to the unisex bathroom if there is one, because it's like there's only one room and it's for everyone. So I'm like, yay, that's fine, I'll go there. I've always gone into, like if I go into a bathroom with someone like Chloe, I'll always go into the female bathroom just to avoid confrontation with people.
My view on it is, I don't really know, like because I don't want to discriminate against anyone, but then at the same time it'd be uncomfortable to have, for example, males in a female bathroom just because of the fact that it's not, I guess, the normal.
So there's this school where one boy has decided that like he's non-binary and is now like prefers to be a she.
No, I don't think he wants to be called either, wasn't it?
They?
Well, he doesn't want to be called. He doesn't want to be identified as a sex.
Oh,
So
right.
maybe he just wants to be called.
They.
Yeah,
name.
a lot
Or
of
his name.
non-binary
He doesn't
people
want to
say
be
they.
identified as either.
Yeah.
So that was the problem, is that she called him
Him.
a sex.
Him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
And that's what the parents said. They were told not to identify him or something, and she just slipped and did it, and she got into a lot of trouble, and she's like,
Yeah.
well, how am I supposed to identify him? So then it was like, well, no one should be identified as a sex. The whole school.
That's
so
an
how do you
overreaction.
Where do you draw the line?
Yeah,
That's hard for me to give a view on.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
like,
a really hard one.
How would you feel like? Would you struggle calling, like, having to say they all the time? Do you think you'd slip
But
or?
How can you
Oh,
say
yeah.
they all
Yeah.
need to go sit down? It's not English.
No.
No, but I think
How-
it's
how
the
would
thing
you
as
handle
well,
that
because it's
situation?
just like this is all like a fairly new concept
Yeah.
as well. So it's like we've always
Yeah.
called he, she.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just how
Yeah.
we've grown up. Like it's
So how do you? How would you identify? Like,
How do you not assume someone's
Yeah.
gender straight
yeah,
away?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the problem.
Because our visuals tell us.
The problem with
So-
assuming gender
Yeah.
is that so many trans people nowadays get so immediately offended.
Mm.
Whereas I'm like, if someone like says she like really emphasizes it, I'm like, hey, I'm not, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you have to forgive people.
Yeah.
'Cause our society is one where we grow up with these gender roles.
Exactly.
And we grow up with knowing females
Yeah.
are this because they have boobs,
Yeah,
or they look
exactly.
like
That's
this,
what I mean, it's all visual.
and guys look like
Yeah.
this, and like we all have that ingrained in us. So it's, if you immediately attack someone for going against that, it's wrong in my view. Whoever this student is probably needs to take a chill pill. From another non-binary person to another, chill.
Yeah.
Because like there's so many people out there who will accidentally call you the wrong name or the wrong pronouns or whatever, and there are some people who will just flat out know that you aren't that and just not do it because they don't agree or they don't care enough, and you're gonna have to live with it. Like, it may be harsh on your emotions, but you can deal with it and you can get past it and you can be who you truly are without having the validation of everybody else around you.
Yeah, because that's the thing as well. Like with you, when you went from Meg to Alex, like the name change. Like I
took you
wouldn't.
a while.
Yeah, it took me ages to
Yeah.
call you Alex instead of Meg, and it wasn't because I was deliberately
Doing
calling you that name. It was because I like genuinely forgot.
Yeah. And like, if I had gotten really angry at you off the bat, we wouldn't be friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're one of my closest friends. So, really, just calm your farm people. Just as a society of trans people, calm your damn farm.
We're still learning.